Hey, Jan.
Hey, Matthew.
So let's talk about one of everyone's favorite topics, recognition societies. They take up a lot of time and space, and it's hard to know when they're meaningful and when they're not, and it's hard to know when it's time to say goodbye. So when you're taking a look at that, what are some things you think about, and what do you use to know when to sunset a recognition society?
It's a great question and a great topic, but yeah, we need to take a look at these programs to see if they're still effective and to see if they're still providing the ROI that we're looking for, even if we've been doing them for years and years and years. But some of the things we can look at are the data that we have, and then what the donors themselves are telling us. So starting with the data, some ideas of things to look at would be giving behavior. So once a donor is part of one of your recognition societies, let's say a cumulative giving program, are they continuing to give? Are they engaging with our organization in other ways? Are they opening the emails we send them? Are they interacting with our social media posts? If we're inviting them to events, are they coming? Or at the very least, are they taking the time to tell us that they're not going to be able to come? We love it when people go that extra step because that is a level of engagement. So those are some ideas of data points we can look at. And then we need to hear from the donors themselves, which means we need to survey them. We need to ask them questions. We can't be afraid to just flat out say to the donor, is this activity or this program meaningful to you? And then if not, tell us what would be. I always think it's a great litmus test to see if the donor even knows they're in the society or the recognition program. And then if you have a program that has levels to it, can they name which level that they're in? Chances are they may not be able to. So once we've looked at the data, once we've looked at what the donors have shared with us, then we may have what we need in order to drive change and to share with our leadership, hey, it may be time to sunset this program. So to put these points together for leadership, I think we need to remember to use PowerPoint. Like, let's not think in Word. We don't need to write a big lengthy report. We need to chart out this information that we've just analyzed. Like, we need to show a graph and a chart on the percentages of engagement and such. And that's a great way to help leaders buy in and then us potentially change something we may have been doing for years. Also, to be full circle, we need to identify what we could be doing for our donors instead of directing all this time toward a recognition program. So what are those things we wish we could do? Those more custom engagement experiences, or maybe what are the things the donors told us in the survey that they would like for us to provide, for them. And that may be the answers, all the answers we need right there to help us make this change.
That's fantastic, Jan. And I like, really focusing on what does the data tell us, what do our donors tell us, and how do we use that information to drive change.
That's what it's all about. Got to make effective change.